racing. Tetsuya Higino driving the S15 with the 4-rotor twin turbo, and the 4-time champion Andrew Gray. He is.
So you can see the layout right now. So you got the straightaway coming in, and then they're going to hit up the outer zone. There's going to be 4 outer zones through this whole track. So.
Yeah, so we flipped the track around completely. So you'll probably see the layout in a minute. We'll go ahead and show you that. But before I go into that, we want to go ahead and introduce you our pit reporter. She is in the pits. She'll be doing some interviews time to time. So give her some love, guys. Marina Hojo is out there. Marina-chan!
It's me again, Marina Hojo. So today I'm also going to interview 2 drivers at Hot Pit as a motor game support girl. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's raining here, but let's have fun together.
Of course.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Marina. Of course, we're going to have a good time because it's drifting. What's not fun about drifting? It's fun to do. It's fun to watch. It's just overall
then on top of that,
fun.
It's tandem battles.
Exactly.
So yesterday you got qualifying. Yes, you get to see the individual. They get to show their stuff, get the best scores that they could throw out there, give us the best run they got. But guess what? Today, now we have the actual battles of the top 32, which today we're actually, what are we down to?
27 cars,
27
I believe? Yeah,
cars.
so there was a couple of cars that got double incompletes, which ended up having us to only have 27 cars within the 32. So the cars that didn't make it, or I'm sorry, the cars that don't have an opponent for top 32, they will be running their bye runs for top 32. I think there's like about 5 cars or something.
There is.
So let's go over what we've been talking about, the qualified. The top 10 qualifies. We'll go ahead and show you a little roundup of what happened yesterday.
See where they're at. Let's see the top 10 right here.
Yeah, it was severely crazy conditions. Here we go.
So first we got number 19, Yuichi Amagai. As y'all remember, he had that really dark green S15 last year. Same car, but different color.
Car number 88, 888, Kenji Yamada. He's rocking the SR right there in his S15. Still kicking it. He made it in top 9.
Nice clean runs there. Next we have 444 Takatoshi Imameda.
He's on the 5X tires. Very subtle, clean run by him. And right here we got number 38, the veteran FD Japan, Tadahiro Fukada. He had a really smooth run, so he made it in 7th place.
Next, y'all know him. We have
by him. And right here we got number 38, the veteran FD Japan, Tadahiro Fukada. He had a really smooth run, so he made it in 7th place.
Next, y'all know him. We have number 6 right here qualifying. Number 100, Andrew Gray with the RC 2J big turbo under the hood.
Yep, 4-time champion here at FD Japan, and he is going for the championship. And here we go. This is last year's champion, Koichi Yamashita, car number 8, JZX 100 Mark II. Nice new body kit, nice new wide body kit by Weld. Top 5 spot.
Yep, next we have number 36, Kazumi Takahashi in the BMW E92 1GR.
He was, I believe, 2nd place last year.
He was.
Championship. Yep.
It was a close points battle between the top 3, so.
Yeah. And right here, he just came out. He was like, you know what? I'm going to come back with a nice 3-rotor turbo. Manabu Fujinaka, car number 808. He's been driving this FD for a long time, and then he just needed this big break. And he actually kind of, blew everybody out of their seats to made a great run.
Next, we have qualifying number 2 is number 15, Katsuhiro Ueno. Much of you remember him in his S15, but this year he brought out his 180. Same engine, same power plant, but definitely screams across. You'll hear it through the mic for sure.
Aggressive car, and this car is more aggressive maybe because yesterday for his first ever qualifier run, in FD Japan this year in this car, the LB Racing 4-rotor twin-turbo S15, driven by car number 4, Tetsuya Hibino. Mad angle everywhere. Look at that. Outside line all the way. He scored like a 94, and that was the first run in the wet. And these guys didn't practice in the wet. They practiced all day in the dry, and this is the first time they had one sight lap. But look at that line. He just made it all the way out to the line. Very pointy, sharp-looking car. Really excited to see him in the mix this year.
He definitely set
going
the bar
for the championship.
high.
Yep.
He set the bar high there, but man, that car is insane how loud it is.
All right, so here we go. Let me go ahead and show you the track. Basically, this is the right way on the track. Usually, up until last year or the year before, we were running it backwards, where we were sitting on the other side, right behind where the start line is now. Now the straightaway is about the same. We have outside zone 1. This time there's no wall there. You got to carry the car through and be on the outside line on outside zone 1 all the way through outside zone 2. After outside zone 2, you got to make a quick transition going out to outside zone 3. Now you don't want to hang out on outside zone 3 way too long, because we have this long stretch in between the outside zone 3 to the touch and go. Cars are going to shallow up here, but it's okay as long as you're in drift motion going through the touch and go. Now after the touch and go, you have to quickly rotate the car going to the outside zone 4, try to fill that zone as well, and the finish line is directly after the outside zone 4. Now we have line, angle, and style where we gave the points out for the qualify yesterday. Now it's tandem, and it's a different story. It's not about scoring. It's about how well the lead car is going to drive his the best qualifier run versus the chase car trying to be as close as possible on the same line and the same angle. Is
trying to keep that proximity.
Keep up with the lead car. Now you have to make sure that your car isn't spinning out going through the finish line either, or straightening out in the track, or hard straightening or spinning out. That'll make an incomplete. Or that'll give the driver an incomplete, which you're going to lose out on that battle, depending on how the other, when you switch around, or when the cars swap, how everything goes.
Exactly. So yeah, a lot of you are probably wondering, why are there so many outer zones, all this, but it definitely gives that challenge to these drivers to really dissect this track and try to get that right line to be able to connect from 3 to 4. Outer zones 3 and 4, you got that long stretch with that touch and go. A lot of the drivers yesterday were really struggling coming into outer zone 3 and carrying it all the way through. So today it's going to be a really big test for them.
Yeah, but
especially
I think
being leads and then chasing them right behind.
Yeah, but I think the wet is kind of how can I say it?
Helping them out
a little bit. Yeah. But the way we have everything and the way we are judging it, we want to make sure that the car in front isn't trying to run away. If there's too many in clips, it doesn't give the chase car any space to get any closer. If they have to cheat the line a little bit or shallow up a little bit just to catch up to get the proximity, that gives them the chance. But having a lot of outside zones, I really like it, because it gives the chase car a huge chance to be able to suck right into the door of the lead car.
And at the end of the day, it's drifting. That's what we want to see.
Exactly.
So ultimately, we just want to see these guys going head-to-head, battling it out, drifting in crazy angles that they do.
Now, as you can see, it's wet, and it looks like it's going to stay this way the whole day. Unfortunately, I was saying earlier, it's better for it to stay wet than get dry and wet and dry and wet. It's really confusing. It doesn't, how can I say it? The confidence level goes down because you're scared the car might grip up, the car might over-rotate. It's nerve-wracking for the drivers too. So I think as long as it's wet,
keeping that consistency is what they want.
Yeah.
Yesterday was very hectic. A lot of you that tuned in on it and everything and checked us out, you were able to see it from start to finish whenever it went from wet to dry, and you saw how all the spin outs, the struggles with the drivers trying to get control of their vehicles and be able to hold the angle all the way through. So some consistency around here, but it is very unfortunate that it is raining, because I mean, it is